Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
That remark needs a little extra coffee, right?
It's Monday. It is.
Camera, I feel you. Don't worry.
We feel you. We know what it's like to have a few glitches here and there. We're starting off this morning. We do have quiet conditions in Oklahoma, but I'm telling you that's going to be a completely different story tomorrow morning at this time. Right now, the rain that we're talking about, we've been talking about it all last week through the weekend. It's headed our way. It is coming up through Texas. It arrives in Oklahoma City probably after midnight tonight, and then really around through the first part of the day tomorrow. There are several rounds on the way. I've zoomed out here on water vapor imagery just to show you how active it is. There wasn't a thing going on throughout last week when we took a look back to the west. Now we've got this potent storm coming onto the coast of California. That is going to bring us a round of heavy rain and storms. Another round out over the Pacific that moves in by the weekend. The next 9 days, there are ups and downs, waves of rain, and Arctic air being pulled into the plains. Let's talk about it. First round moves in tonight into tomorrow morning. Another round coming up for Wednesday evening into Wednesday night, moving out Thursday. A few showers around Friday, maybe Saturday, and wave number 3 looking likely Sunday into Monday, and that one is timed with Arctic air. So we'll talk about winter precip in just a minute, mainly in the Panhandle. Here's how we're shaping up right now in the plains. A few showers up in Kansas, a few sprinkles trying to fall in the far southeast, and here comes the heavier rain from Mexico up over Texas with the remnants of what was major Hurricane Norma. No longer a tropical system, but the moisture is still there, and that's moving up over Oklahoma tonight. Next Gen Live's quiet for now. It is 65 degrees. So if you're about to step outside, just know you don't need to bundle up. You don't need the extra layers. It is very mild. There are 70s down along the Red River, close to record warm lows to start your Monday. Today is the warmest day of the next 9. South winds 10 to 20, at times gusting to 25. That's the story through the day. Upper 80s in northern Oklahoma today. You'll see sunshine through the day. Partly cloudy in the metro, and then cloudy with 70s down to the south. And that's where the rain begins. Southern, south central Oklahoma spreads up overnight tonight, and this is wave number 1. Looks rainy off and on for your Tuesday morning commute. Some heavy downpours, tropical like rains could lead to some pretty significant ponding for the morning drive. We'll have trackers out and we'll keep you updated. Then we've got another round headed our way. So here comes wave number 1 tonight into tomorrow. Quiet for a while tomorrow evening, even into Wednesday morning. Wave number 2 Wednesday afternoon, evening, overnight into early Thursday with that storm. There is a very low risk for severe weather as that moves through with wind and hail, but flooding the primary concern. Weak front presses in Friday. A few showers possible. Saturday coming up, a few showers, and there's Arctic air surging through the plains. Late Saturday into Sunday, temperatures drop Sunday. We'll have showers around at times and cold enough to get a light wintry mix in the Panhandle, maybe some light freezing rain. And we got to watch this setup closely because Arctic air and precip sometimes can mean ice. Right now does not look like an ice storm, but the setup, we just got to monitor it. It's still a long way out. The timing of that can and will still shift and change. Halloween, here it is. The Arctic air, the remnants of it, still just to our north, and that means highs in the 30s and 40s. Trick-or-treating looks like 30s coming up this year. We'll keep you updated. Now let's get to the rain. Statewide chances coming up as showers move in, starting with tonight. Now, far western Oklahoma, the northwest, you're pretty dry with this round. Heavy downpours through the metro, off and on. It'll move out. More rain will develop, and the rain doesn't really completely end here in Oklahoma City until Tuesday afternoon. It presses off to the east, and we kind of lock and reload for Wednesday. Wednesday, dry for several hours until rain picks up in the west. Storms move through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Thursday looking mostly dry. Tonight, we're down into the 60s, some 70s in eastern Oklahoma. Tomorrow, highs in the 60s and 70s. Warmer in the northwest where you're dry. Rain chances in the afternoon likely for central and eastern Oklahoma, and then winding down before the next round moves in Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. Third round coming in on Sunday. Sunday, had to put some of the winter colors on here for the far northwest and the Panhandle. We're watching it. It does not look like a major winter storm for Oklahoma, but man, it's going to feel like it. It's going to be cold coming up behind that storm system. So when you add up the 3 waves, 1 to 2 inches for the zone in yellow, 2 locally up to 4 for the zone in red. I think on average 2 to 3 inches is what folks will see through central Oklahoma, but there might be a few isolated areas that get close to 6. Again, flooding. We're going to watch for that. Lows in the 60s, highs in the 70s until the weekend. Then here comes the cold front. It moves in. A true blue norther it is. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s for highs. And we're coming right back after this break.